This program contains graphic material, including offensive language. Viewer discretion is advised.
This is the mixtape with K, Diesel, and Zap. This is the mixtape. We got kicks in the back. This is the mixtape. Live at 8:05. This is the mixtape. Yeah, the mixtape. This is the mixtape with K, Diesel, and Zap. This is the mixtape. We got kicks in the back. This is the mixtape. Live at 8:05. This is the mixtape. Yeah, the mixtape.
Yo!
Whoa. You sound hot.
Welcome in. What's up, P?
What up?
You're a very handsome guy, you know that?
Hey.
Yeah,
We added extra lights.
Extra light for
very handsome.
us darker fellas.
Oh, yeah, man. Represent. What's happening? It's the Mixtape Podcast. I'm your boy, K Diesel.
I'm your boy, DJ Zap. Give out good material, not scrap today.
And we got DJ Peetey with us in the building.
What up, what up?
In El Casita.
DJ Peetey. And La Mexico.
How you doing?
Good, good. How are you guys?
All right. It's President's Day. Had to work today. That was fun.
You did? Yeah, I saw that. Pumping up them specials today. Was it busy?
It actually was to start off.
Yeah.
I was surprised.
Right on.
So we're not normally open on Mondays. That's our normal day off, and it's usually my day to get things done.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like I usually do a couple hours of laundry and look up music and get ready for tonight. Well, I had to go to work, so that threw me off. So I have no questions for Petey. Tonight it's all you.
It's all me.
You know,
All the stuff I wrote down.
Right.
Good. We have a lot to talk about, me and Petey.
All right.
How was your Monday?
How was your Monday? Mine was good. I spent a day out, played some basketball, hung out, slept in. First I slept in, then I went to go play basketball, which makes no sense because I was tired after basketball. I went home
So
and
you took a nap?
showered and slept
All
again.
right.
No,
That's what I wanted to
got
do.
some shopping done, and then that was it. I'm here, ready. What about you, Petey? What'd you do today?
It was a lazy day today.
Yeah,
Yeah.
nothing.
No work, you know. Some of us have holidays off. You know?
Yeah.
Normally we do, but we you know, we had to treat it like somebody's got to be open, right? The
Yeah,
whole
yeah,
country
yeah.
can't be closed.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If you,
Don't-
there was
don't
a
jinx
billion
it.
there was a billion presidential day sales. You know, President's Day sales.
Right.
It's crazy. Buy some tires, and
That's right.
so you know we're one of those people.
You're one of those that.
We were one of those people.
One of those that look out for
President's
everyone else.
Day. You know what I mean? Like, go ahead with it. We had a special too, bowling and pizza for I don't know, $80 for like 2 hours, something like that.
Yeah, up to 6 people. I saw that. I was gonna go. I was this close to getting my bowling on.
This close.
Not that close, but this close.
This close.
So, Petey, how you been? How you
Good,
been? What
good.
you been up to? What? Has seen any DJ battles late? No. So what you been up to, man?
Zap's just
What-
going right
Ooh, let's just
in.
go right
Let's cut
into
to the
it,
chase.
right?
No,
Go
no.
ahead.
How you been, man?
Good.
How's everything going?
Just working, just hanging out with the fam, you know.
Yeah, and this is the second time Petey's joined us here on Mixtape Podcast. First
is.
time was part of the Sunday Vibrations crew,
It was.
which is doing all the Twitch streaming during pandemic, keeping the hopes alive for the people.
Trying to keep the hopes.
Trying.
You still go live?
No,
Not at all.
haven't gone live in a while.
No.
So I mean, some people it worked out and they're still going hard. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
One of the people I follow did a dual birthday raid. He had like an oldies raid going on like the whole day. He had like 15 DJs like on this one raid. They were all playing oldies and old school, and then the other raid was they call it a Dickies and Hickeys.
Oh wow.
So it was like the old school and just the jams, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he had, again, like 13 DJs on this side, 15 on this, and then they met up at the end with his show on Friday night. So
Oh wow.
there's people that are going hard,
Yeah.
streaming, and then some people that just,
Did it.
dipped their finger in, but didn't really, dip their toes in, but didn't dive in.
Dip their tongue in it. No, just kidding. Oh, you were already going there. Just don't lie. It was the first
Valentine's
thing you
was
said.
last week. Bro. Valentine's was last week. Stop.
Ain't nobody dipping tongues.
This program is allegedly dipped their finger.
I'll tell you
and
what you
tongue
can
in
dip your tongue in. Right here. Some MMC rib
it.
paste.
MMC rim paste. Let's see.
MMC 805.
Let's see. We have our link up here. Oh wait, that's a depth. Oh, there
There
we go.
it is.
MMC.
Shout out.
Shout out. Micheladas Matacrudas from Peru to Salinas.
And everywhere between us.
That's right.
See it on my chest.
See it on your chest.
Son.
Yeah.
Pay me.
Yeah.
And
So,
I drink it too. No.
have you tried that, P? Have you tried the MMC?
I'm not a big fan of micheladas.
Oh.
I'm not so.
We'll edit that out. Don't worry.
He-
Petey, have you tried?
I haven't.
Petey, have you tried that
Take
MMC?
two.
So good.
There
So
it is.
good.
Nah, not a big fan. That's okay. With micheladas, period, right?
Yeah. no,
Okay. All right. All right.
I just go full force,
You're the hair of the dog kind of person, right?
Yep.
So whatever got you last night,
That's gonna
that's
wake
what's-
me up.
What is your poison of choice, though? If someone's gonna buy Petey a shot, like they did in the Twitch days, buy Petey a shot,
or just any kind of drink. What do you prefer?
Yeah, there you go. What do you prefer?
I'm gonna go with tequila.
Yeah.
Tequila.
All
Don
right.
Julio type of guy,
Unless it's a hot day, then you
Then
want
it's a hot day.
a
then
beer, a nice cold beer.
Nice cold beer.
All right, all right.
Nice cold beer.
I went to go see him and DEF CON, and it was like 90 some degrees. Who was that?
In San Ynez.
In San Ynez.
San Ynez?
Yeah, they were doing the thing at Fig Mountain.
It was like a holiday thing, right? Like
Something
on a
like-
Sunday.
Was it Fig Mountain?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
So, but it was like, when was it? Like November, December? No,
Like last
October?
This a few months ago,
just a
or
few,
like
like a few months ago. But it was like on a weird hot day. You know how last week?
California winter.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
last week, 2 weeks ago, we
Yeah.
had like our
That
first
one.
summer of the year.
Right. Right.
You know what I mean? We're gonna get about 5 of these where it's just like, why is it so hot? You know.
It was Petey going home.
and there, but it was cool because they had the misters going, and they, you know what I mean? Like,
Oh, that
they
hot.
had the little.
It was that hot.
They had
How was
the
the
water out?
How the laptop survived during that time?
So
Oh yeah,
at the beginning, like DEF CON couldn't get his laptop running. I think Real showed up and Chaotic showed up and he couldn't get his laptop running
Oh,
because
wow.
it was just so hot.
Right.
Man.
And in came Petey with the nice cold.
Yep.
But
Put my laptop on ice and then just.
Right.
we've seen that, we've heard that
Yeah.
stories. Johnny has that canopy thing.
Yeah. It's like a canopy for your laptop to keep it cool.
Like it looks like a laptop stand kind of contraption, right? But it's like a little tent,
Yeah.
like a little.
I'm not convinced it looks cool, but I'm
A
sure
little
it keeps
puff
it cool.
tent. I'm sure, you know what I mean. But if you got that and then you had your logo put on it, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like a table skirt or something, but it's actually throwing shade for you to. It's not like cooled off. There's like no fans in it, but I mean there is shade,
right.
so your vinyl doesn't
Melt.
warp.
Melt.
People still use vinyl
They use,
in the sun.
Yeah, well, Petey, you're since you're our resident Santa Ynez area expert DJ. We
I'm
have
sure
you
you
here
have
on
to
the
deal
show.
with the heat.
Right, you gotta
constantly.
deal with the heat. I mean, I
heat
know
is
those guys go
horrible.
from here. They go to Paso, but we're not talking about those guys. We're talking about Santa Ynez. We're talking about Santa
We're
Barbara
talking about
County
San
stuff right here.
Ynez weather.
So yeah, so how do you what do you do special to prepare for that stuff, and you know, how does that work?
You gotta buy an umbrella, a fancy umbrella to match the event. Because if not, then you are screwed.
Got it.
Yeah.
And the ice. You knew
And
the
the
ice.
ice, the ice.
Hey, if your
Under
laptop's
his umbrella.
let me ask, if your laptop's the only one that turns on and works, does everyone else just have to watch Peetey sit back and mix?
Take over the whole day.
Huh?
Yeah.
You're like, no, you can't plug your thumb drive in. Get out of here.
Get out of here. That's my eyes.
I only have one port.
Right?
That one don't work. That one don't work.
What do, since we're on the subject of you DJing, what do you use right now? What do you prefer? What are you rocking?
And careful how you answer this question. This is like a critical question. I get DJs message me back, hey, can we edit that part out and I can change my... No, you can't change your answer.
So I got a set of turntables and CDJs, and I'm screwed either way when I take them out in the sun because my CDJs are platinum, so it's
Just
so the
that
sun's just
reflecting.
bro.
Yeah, now I've seen those. Those things, I don't know if you got a picture on your IG of the setup, but
Yeah.
that baby looks nice.
Yeah.
And
But first time
Indoors.
indoor, yeah, exactly.
yeah, I seen it.
Exactly.
You were at the what is it? Hotel
Court?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, so when it's indoors, it's nice, it's perfect, looks nice with all the lights. But
Right.
once
It's like
you go,
You're at a super show or something.
then you go to the, then you're playing outside and you're just like, I'm gonna get a tan after this game.
Right? Sitting there with the. He don't need that. He just
Reflection.
bounce off the console.
And then if I take turntables, then I got to deal with the vinyl.
right.
Now, are you using like the phases? Are you into that phase stuff?
Nah, I
or
can't
no?
afford them.
there you go. There you go. You heard it first, right
Heard
here
it
on Mixtape
first.
Podcast.
They expensive.
Expensive, right? What's that? $400, and they're charging, or I don't know how much they are now, but
I
I know they're just too expensive for me too. So I mean, I ain't down,
Right? Imagine just breaking mid set.
right? What mixer are you using? What are you using right now, mixer wise?
The 900 on the CDJs and S11 on the turntables.
Oh yeah. So you got the S11. All the S9 guys are like out. Tell them. You tell them.
Hey.
Which one do you like better?
11.
Okay.
The 11. Now the 11 has the scrolling on in the middle,
Yeah, it has
right?
a screen.
You know when the mixer has a screen on it, Kiko's like, okay.
I mean, nowadays I just look at them and I'm just like, oh, buttons.
You're the first one I knew that had the 11. You got the 11 like at release date,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, so I think they released it, back in October?
Something like that.
Something like
yeah.
that. Yeah, so.
It was like I was like, Peetey works for Pioneer now. Damn demo model with the
Stays on top of
platinum.
it.
Right?
Yeah, love it though.
Love it.
You've been on it like 6 months now, so, or
Yep.
5 months or 6
Yep.
months, whatever, and that's
Just learn something new on it every day.
right on.
Yeah, so.
And then the 900 you're
And
using
then
with
the
CDJs. That's the beautiful mixer. Everybody loves the 900.
Easy, simple.
Right on.
So now that we've small talked, let's get into the real talk.
The real talk.
Because Zap was telling me you
Oh,
were out of battle.
Yes, you went to the DJ battle.
I went.
You went.
I scoped it out.
So you didn't participate?
No,
Oh.
No.
All right.
no.
So you went.
Let's talk about a little bit more about this. Where was this battle at? What was happening? What?
We're not putting you on the spot. We're just
from
wondering
what I-
because
well,
we
from what I
were
saw-
going to talk about it anyway. So
So it was at Backstage,
Which used to be
Blind Tiger,
right,
Savoy,
Matrix.
Matrix.
yeah, I'm not familiar. So
So-
I know it's one of the clubs in Santa Barbara though,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, right on.
It's like closest to the freeway.
Okay.
That's basically right.
Yeah.
End of State Street.
If it's Santa
Not
Barbara, I
Interstate
just look at
Street.
Kiko and he'll tell me the exact
tell you-
location.
tells you where to go.
The exact location.
By the Dold store.
Yeah. Oh,
But-
I know where that.
Oh, right away.
Over there, where
There
the
you- now you know where it's at.
I know where it's
Yeah.
at. By the subway right there.
Yes. Yeah, so it was
By the way, we're taking sponsors.
Yeah. Shout out to our sponsors, and we're still taking sponsors.
let us know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what was on the line? There was a grand prize, right?
I think it was like $1,000 cash.
Yeah.
And then
And it's several rounds. Last night was just like
the
first.
I think there's 4 rounds.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
so
there's-
Okay.
Yeah. So
I think
there's
there was 9 DJs that entered.
Okay.
4 advanced, then
They face off.
yep.
And was it like? So I'm old, so DJ battles. Sometimes I'm like, I don't know what the rules are nowadays. Sometimes it's like, was it 30-minute sets, 10-minute sets, 30-second sets, 4 times, one DJ versus another? Was it just one after another, one after
So
another?
from what I saw when we got there, it was the host, I'm guessing, said it was 10-minute sets.
Okay, all right.
So they had 10-minute sets, and then they just
went at it.
crowd control, technicality, song selections.
Yeah, all that stuff. So I was watching IG stories and stuff. I was telling you that ahead of time, but I think last night you seen Lazy Boy was the one I was really interested in seeing, because he was in Santa Barbara before on, shout out to Los Amigos Mix Show. That's where I seen him before.
Yeah.
And I know you've been on Los Amigos. I don't know if you were on met him before or seen him beat DJ before.
I met him through them, and I think I went to when they had him the first or second time on Los Amigos.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay.
Yeah, so I've seen him play before.
Right. And
But seeing him like crunch everything into 10 minutes.
Right.
It's pretty. It's intense. It's crazy.
And he does tricks too, right?
Yeah.
DJ tricks and stuff like that. He's isn't he like a DMC champion or Red Bull?
Red Bull 3 style, right?
Red Bull 3
right?
Style, and I know he, whatever that
The
competition
Goldies.
was. Yeah, there we go.
Goldies?
Yeah, there we
Goldies?
go.
Is that what it's-
Yeah, we're probably misquoting, but it's okay. We'll apologize next week on whatever battle.
We'll apologize when we get invited to go and co-host.
We would have hosted that. I think we would.
I would.
They had, because they had, it was like.
I don't know what they're doing.
I think
It's like when the breaking guy. Shout out to was it Central Coast
B-Boys, yeah.
right? And they have a new thing coming out and whatever, but like I wouldn't be able to like. I mean, I could host. I could
we
bullshit my way through stuff, but I wouldn't be able to tell you like, oh my god, that guy's crazy. Did a reverse intense 360 flare. Like
we would be like
same thing with DJ battle. Like I don't know what he's doing. Like this is pretty cool, but I've seen some cool stuff.
We'd be like the commentators on the first UFC. I don't know what he's doing. I think he's grabbing him with his legs.
Right. We'd have to be like
the little guy on the bottom is losing.
Imagine just like doing this, just commentating on every little.
you know what we're gonna do? What we should do? We should do a DJ battle, but we'll do it like Iron Chef.
Oh shit!
We'll be like, Peetey, what's he doing? Well, I just spoke to DJ such and such. He says he's gonna use a reverse hamster style.
Croissant.
This S9.
Imagine.
Shout out to Iron Chef.
Imagine though, just like it'll make it more entertaining.
Right?
Right.
Just running over. Oh, he's breaking out a secret ingredient. What is
But it must have been dope though, because I whenever I hear about DJ battle, I don't care how far it is, I want to go. I just want to go because I love watching DJs. Even I don't care if they're DJing for 10 minutes, 5 minutes, 30 seconds, 10 hours, whatever. I just want to go watch them. And
Yeah.
it was dope. It was dope.
It was
though.
dope.
Everybody
It was
did
dope.
good. Everybody did
Yeah.
their thing. Did their thing. Right on.
Like props to them.
Yeah.
I can't talk smack because I didn't enter.
We didn't enter.
I didn't enter. So,
well, we could always talk smack.
but
But we won't because
But we
honestly, we
won't.
didn't enter. Right?
So who advanced?
Lazy Boy,
Uh-huh.
Hectic, Erec, and Throwback J.
Okay.
So we batted 75% on that one. Technically, we batted 1,000. We 3 of the 3 that we had on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
the
I mean, I don't
podcast.
know Lazy Boy, but
We could have him on. Maybe next time he's in Santa Barbara, we'll just say, "Hey, is he?"
I
you don't know,
know.
no?
I don't
If he's local or not? Now?
We're asking Peter like,
could be.
"Well, you talked to him. You've seen him, before,
Right.
I shook his hand.
You know who he is.
I shook his
Hook it
hand.
up, Peter. You know who he is.
Yo,
Like, you guys are like
Hectic,
tight
if you're
now. You guys
watching.
are boys.
That's your boy,
Hectic.
Los Amigos, you watching?
Right?
Send
Right.
contact info this way.
Yeah,
Send people our way.
I know. I was flipping through people's stories.
We gave
I
you
think
guys
Mark,
Peetey like a bunch
Right.
of times.
Marco was there, and I think DJ Suze was there, and
Yeah.
I was like, "Man, everybody's there," but me and K Diesel, we're busy
I-
doing whatever the hell we do on a
Sunday.
on Sunday afternoon, listening to Art LeBeau oldies.
I chose to drink like
We know, we saw your post.
like I was
Yeah, we
20
saw
something
your
years old.
post.
We saw your
Oh,
post.
like-
Let's not post on when you're drinking anymore. Speaking of drinking, shout out to our sponsor, MMC. One more time. Shout out to
MMC
Adept,
805.
Adept. And we cannot forget, big shout out to
Markov.
Markov. That's our apparel right there. Although we don't have any yet, but Markov apparel. Look it up, IG.
Get ready. It's coming.
You
Yeah.
ready for it?
22.
22. We got plans.
Big
Plans.
things. Big things.
Speaking of big things
Bigger
and
than
plans,
Lazy Boy.
what's the plans for 2022? What's the outlook looking like?
Booking wise, it's pretty good. You know, like,
Yeah.
like I think I mentioned it last time we were here that the pandemic kind of just
Yeah.
made me realize how much you need to be with family, kind of thing.
Right.
So I just told myself, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna be picky on what comes my way, and then treat myself on some weekends and whatnot.
Right. And in you're technically San Ynez Valley, I guess is
Yeah.
what they call it. But I mean, that's like wedding capital of Central Coast. I mean, people argue it's not, but I think it is,
It is,
right, man?
It is.
So is that a lot of the events that like you look at or focus on, or is it just everything? Like, I'd rather do a club date. What's your do you have a preference, or is it just like anything?
I got so used to doing like privates,
Right.
but when I go to a bar,
You Peetey out, turn up.
Yeah.
I like the smile. Look at it. He said,
Like,
"We have a slow motion thing. We're and it's
Right.
zoomed in right
Slow
at
it
you."
down.
just slow it down.
No.
Matrix it.
Like-
Matrix it.
Yeah, but it is on YouTube. You could just hit the speed, the
You get it.
0.5 play, and you see Petey smile right now.
Smile, like when I get invited to a bar, it's
bar.
game over.
Good, because me and Kiko will be at Cheeto Bar on Friday,
Oh,
and
yeah.
you are
Oh.
invited. You come on, you join us. Turn up.
For some reason, they keep booking us. I don't know why. But you know, my man Zap, he's got a good handle on the crowd. So when we're texting while he's playing, and he says,
Jenny 69 or Von Mason, Feel My Love. We're covering all aspects
All
of
aspects.
of the 805.
Cater to
That
everyone in
was
the
just like-
805.
"Holy crap!" When he actually sent me that, I just fell out laughing. Like, "Oh, Zap,
Yeah.
you just go ahead and play what you want to play."
Whatever
man."
makes you happy, Zap. You know
Right.
that's what you gotta do.
Hey, you know, that's I think the zone, right? Like, what do you enjoy playing? Is it like open format, or is there like a specific genre? I know we've asked kind of something like that last time, but what is it that like you're like? I know some, weddings. You're playing what they pay
Yeah.
you to play, so
So, at first, when I first started, I was like big on like playing EDM and all that stuff. But then I started looking at more clubs.
right,
Then that like playing here in Santa Maria, like back in the day at Rooney's or Rancho with Sparks and all that. It would be like hip hop.
right.
But then you'd get invited to play in Santa Barbara, and it's like EDM.
Right, so it speeds up. The BPMs go from
Yeah, like. But then I started doing weddings and all that stuff.
Right.
And then that started messing around with like classic rock and country.
right. And do you think that helps when you're going to the clubs, or do you ever think about it at all, or is there sometimes you're playing a house set and you're like, what sounds really good, that Gigamesh remix of Dreams by let me drop that right now and everyone's gonna
Loser.
they're gonna lose their
People are gonna be throwing cake. You're crazy.
Right?
Yeah, that's a good question. Do you ever switch that up when you get those opportunities, or
If I see it fit, I'll do it.
right?
If not, then I just ride the
stick
wave.
with the game plan.
Ride the wave.
And are you a game plan type of DJ? So a lot of DJs I know, like, well, a lot of DJs, not me. I'll tell you right now, not me, but a lot of DJs prep sets, like prep, like for the
Yeah.
upcoming, like Friday. I ain't doing nothing. We're showing up, and whatever you want to play, we're gonna play. Sorry. we'll edit that part
Don't
out.
look at me because
We're the
last
same
time I was playing what I thought were like party joints, and people were just looking at me like,
Like,
just walking by with their drink, just like,
what kind of party you at?
right? I'm over here trying to get it live, like.
Kiko's on
Nobody,
like party one.
nobody,
Party
right?
one.
Zap drops like one song and bam, sexy girls to the dance floor. It's all crazy. Then all the dudes come out. Everyone's having a good time. Then I go back on. It's like crickets.
He's not giving himself
There's
enough
nobody
credit.
out.
Honestly,
It's like-
Kiko's dropping like dope stuff at Rancho this last week. It's still sometimes I'm like, man, it's not moving. But is there something that like, do you go out, you prepare your sets, or do you have, do you kind of like to play it by ear if you have a club gig coming up, that type of thing? What do you,
Obviously, when it's a club gig, you know like the main hits, what everyone
Right.
kind of likes. So I wing it, but you kind of have those songs you fall.
right, the Peetey, the Peetey special? Is there well, we don't want you to name it, but do you have like that one that you're like, this is mine? No one, if someone plays this, they ripped it off from me.
Honestly, I'm
Katy Perry.
bro.
Yeah, right.
No, like I throw in random stuff like
Right.
Backstreet Boys. Like,
Yeah.
come on now, who does
Mhm. Yeah, you saw me on the story today. I put LFO just for you. I did.
that? You know, curveballs.
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 There you go.
Catch everyone by surprise.
Do you have a curveball folder? And every DJ now is going to be like Petey's curveball folder,
Right.
and then delete the Petey
Take
from
notes.
it is just
Take
a
notes.
curveballs. You're like, what's this curveballs thing?
Curveball, they're all my songs.
Right? What are some curveballs? Throw some curveballs out to the viewing audience right now. And we get a lot of DJ viewers, so and they do watch because we look at the metrics and I'm like analytics, and I'm like these people come from DJ pages and stuff like that. So what are some curveballs that you would say? Kiko mentioned Katy Perry because he wanted to.
I mean, Katy Perry,
Pretty sure I heard him play Katy Perry. That was,
I did. I love that. That was
Taylor Swift,
Taylor
yeah,
Swift.
you do.
Backstreet Boys, all the boy bands from the 90s, you know?
Right.
Then,
Except for O-Town.
Oh wow. Ashley Parker Angel is listening right now, hating on. we want you on the show, buddy.
Why won't you play O-Town?
Why don't you play Hotel?
hey, why you gotta put me on the spot like that?
See what happens.
See what happens,
This is what
bro.
happens when I stop drinking.
Right.
Oh,
Keep it coming.
right. It's going to happen Friday.
Yeah.
Friday. You know, I mean, was it the last time we did a Friday?
The last time we did it was a New Year's.
No, but that was outside. The last time we've been inside.
Oh, it was a Friday. So,
So was that the one where you played Jenny 6ix9ine and then it went viral?
yeah, that was.
There was.
That's how long it was.
Yeah. So we just need to go viral again.
Yeah.
That's it.
We need someone to drop a song on Friday, like 1 hour before we start,
Right?
and we be the first ones to play it.
So
And if we're the first ones to
he played this song, and I mean, I've been to so many nights. I've hosted and emceed and helped DJ, and I've been through so many in my lifetime. But I don't think I ever seen a club just throw up middle fingers like they did, and just start hating on this song that I had never heard. I had zero idea who this was, and I just looked at Zap like, dude,
What you do.
like, wow, they hate it, and he kept playing it, and then like,
I gave him the weight.
the beat kind of dropped or whatever, and then you see the other half of the club like just put their hands up, and they're like, yeah, and they start singing. So somebody, I don't know who, somebody videotaped that inside Cheeto, and as they're sweeping across, they get Zap, and you can kind of see me, but
Diesel.
it's like it's more Zap, and then the crowd, and then you see people's hands up, and then she's like, even in the club, Jenny 6ix9ine, right? And then tagged her, and then I guess she saw the video, so then she reposted that
And it was the night her song came out.
Yeah,
We
it
got
was
lucky.
the
She
the
released
next
it.
day or something.
Yeah, like the so we always
That's
say,
what you said, right?
Yeah, we always say, hey, we're
That
the
you
first
had
one.
just you were listening to music like right before the
Yeah,
the
when
show,
I woke up,
and
my
you
phone was
asked
like
your daughter-
massively blown up. Yeah, we're just listening to music before, and I was like,
Who
Jenny
is?
69,
Who
and,
is?
and my girl was like, you don't know who Jenny 69 is? She's a beauty influencer and blah blah blah. I'm like, I want to see her singing a song, and yeah, that was our curveball. But it worked. It worked because when we woke up, we had like 2 million views on that baby that morning, and all the people from work. Oh, we saw you at Cheeto last night on
Right?
Jenny's 69 story.
So that was a straight curveball. That one, I mean, it threw me off because I panicked. I literally panicked. I looked at Zap like, dude, you better play another song, bro, because this
They're
one,
gonna flip
this
on you?
one ain't it. And then they started singing, and then this fool started like he just caught the energy. He was jumping up and down, and
Yeah,
the place got wild, right? The place got wild, but I've never seen so many people so angry.
Yeah, it was
at
the
a
guy,
song.
and it was the guys that honestly, the guys were really angry, but the girl, you know.
So when they were throwing up the middle fingers, were they like geared
Oh.
at Zap or just like the?
Yeah,
just
like,
look for a guy with a
us.
cowboy hat in there, which was half the people.
They were mad at us for playing this song. Like, no, people were like, boo, doing the, the cut it, and it was angry. It was, they had anger
Right?
behind it, and I was like,
It was cool though.
I wished I knew what was going on. I had zero.
I make people angry every time I DJ.
Deer in headlights. You're just like,
I was like, do you see this, bro? Do you see what's going on here?
Zap.
Have you ever played something that the crowd got really upset with you for playing, or
You don't kill floors.
you don't kill floor? There's
I'm a
floor
floor
fillers and floor killers.
That's both of us.
Yeah, we try to
I kill the
get-
floor.
No,
He fills the floor. That's
Kiko's like not giving
Makes it
us
better.
up enough credit. Honestly, like
It gets
like,
better. It's
have you
like-
ever had like floor killers and you're like, I guess I won't play that.
never playing this song again.
I'm not playing Little Wayne Lollipop anymore. the reggaeton remix.
Oh,
You know how it is.
man.
The cumbia version of
Cumbia,
Lollipop.
no.
Right? Like the early days when DJs were first doing cumbia nights, everybody was like, back then you didn't want me. Now, no.
I'm like, I'm gonna go ahead and drop this.
Cowbell.
I'm gonna go ahead and drop this Moobaton remix I just heard.
Yeah.
And it's just like,
Those are the good old days, man. You're like, here
That's
comes.
so 2013.
I know. Right? Here comes Tyga right now. Rack
but
City,
they're all the Moombaton, they're all the cumbia.
I did a whole like
Rack City
half-hour
chant,
Moobaton set.
Is that a Krayshawn remix?
Right?
But it's the
Fendi,
same
Gucci,
beat. It's the
Gucci.
same beat every song.
This one got 1 3 balón. El pelón,
Three
cyclone.
ball.
But yes, I have had some floor killers.
Right. Oh, all right. Okay. We're just making sure. We're trying to make sure. You know, if we get DJs, I'd never kill the
Never,
floor in my
never.
life. So, well,
Those are the type of things that make you learn.
Yeah.
You have to mess up. You have to, things have to go wrong for you to like learn off that and get better. You know what I mean? Because if you were to just if you were to get into the DJ business and then everything just constantly got better, well, the first time you fall, that's a high fall.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The first time you trip, that's you going all the way down.
That's a big one.
Right? Whereas if you've been tripping and falling, you stumbling your way through it, you kind of learn to avoid those obstacles,
Yeah.
I know some deep, just back in the day, shout out to DJ Wicked. He was
Shout out to Wicked.
he was being like a mentor to these 2 kids, and they were learning to DJ and scratch, and they were fast. All they did all day is game, so
Right.
this and scratch. Crazy skills, put together awesome routines. They would do the whole 9, right?
Right.
And then we went to a party or something that they were DJing at, and they couldn't mix or shit.
Oh, all right.
It was so bad. And I'm like, how are you so talented that you can catch the beat, you can catch the snare,
Right.
the clap, whatever, right? You're cutting on it. You could do that, but you can't beat mix,
Right.
you know? And they were just having the hardest time keeping the party going. So between every song was a and
Yeah.
go into it. And like, you can't just do a simple transition, but I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, sometimes you just got to learn, you got to go through that.
Right.
You can't just keep building up. So, kill a floor every once in a while.
Right.
See how that works.
Are you a master scratcher, Peetey? Because if you
No.
are, we have a turntable set up right here that we're gonna have you.
No, I can't scratch to save my life.
Neither can I.
That wink.
But do you try?
I try, yeah.
Yeah?
I mean,
You
I'm
better?
pretty sure everyone tries, right?
Yeah.
Oh, not me, because I have virtual DJs. So
Kiko
on the
scratch.
laptop.
What's that guy who used to do what was the rings? The one sponsored by Flow Rider. Grandmaster J. No,
I can't even
we're
do
old.
it.
Just look that up. Google it.
Google it real quick. Does DJ Hero count? Like,
Yeah, there you go. Right, exactly. It's
Hey.
do it again. Do it
That was
again.
on
Do
me.
it, wait, do it again. Do it
Well, I
again.
had to figure out how to turn on vinyl mode.
Do it again. Do it again.
hey. Did you see that thumb movement on the mouse?
We're gonna get him a touch screen computer next time.
Touchscreen?
Zach, he did give me a little controller. It was like
The DJ to
This
go
big.
to.
trying to figure that one out.
Yeah, how's that work? How's that working out?
I don't think it was compatible or something. I don't know.
No controllers, Petey.
Nah.
Say that again. No controllers, Petey.
Nah.
No.
Nope.
You don't like them?
Controller
Just not you.
controller curious. No, just kidding.
I mean, it makes it easier, but
No,
I mean, no.
not for you. The hardware.
So then we can't ask you Rain 1 versus Rev 7?
No. I have
No.
no input on it.
Okay.
Neutral vote.
I know a lot of DJs right now. That's
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 hot.
the big.
That's a
that's
little
the
hot.
big.
It's a little hot topic.
Hot
Like,
debate.
oh, oh,
Yeah.
damn.
Yeah.
Rain 1. Oh, I'm thinking about the Rev 7. Like, man, I don't care.
No.
You're still gonna sound
Chico's like
shit.
7 and 7.
Keep that coming.
Keep it coming.
Shot Ferry.
Shot Ferry in the
Yeah,
building.
Shot Ferry in the house.
805. Let me remind you, we have the Shot Ferry in the building. DJ Petey.
Shout out to Tony Fuse. Said Peetey.
Hey.
Oh, and we got
Tony?
DJ Chaotic in the building.
Why? Where's he at?
Oh, he's on the casting couch.
Oh.
Couldn't see.
Oh, wow.
That's scene 2 coming at you
Scene
real
2.
soon. It's called the Mixtape After Dark.
That's our Tuesday,
Right?
early morning show.
Better go to Twitch for that one.
No, did you see the All-Star game yesterday? You watched the All-Star game yesterday by any chance? They had D Nice was DJing.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Earth, Wind, and Fire was up there. It's like D Nice, and he was using it was Pioneers. It was the ones without the. They're not CDJs, but they're like it's like a MIDI controller. He definitely had like an S9 in the middle, but it was like a MIDI controller. Remember they came out with it was like a CDJ.
Did it even have a platter?
No, it had a platter on it.
Oh.
I can't remember what the hell that model's called, but he was doing his thing. D Nice. How'd you feel when? I know you used to stream. D Nice they don't shut them down. So, but were they shutting you down when you used to stream, Petey?
On.
Well, you were always on Twitch, right?
I was on Twitch. I started off on Facebook, but then we would get flagged.
Quickly or
No,
no?
no, not quickly.
They're like, we've never heard this damn song.
Right? Curveballs.
Curveballs.
Is that what would get you flagged? Because I think that's what got us flagged.
Yeah.
The curveballs, not so much the popular stuff.
Right. We could play popular stuff and it kind of be okay, but then, I mean, we play something odd, and next thing you know, that person's like, I need that money. I'm claiming that.
Hey,
I still get notices like a year and a half later, like by the way, we're releasing it. I guess finally.
Finally,
2 years later,
you'll be able
you
to
guys-
play this unmuted.
Yeah,
Thanks.
that guy in Australia released
Thanks,
his
Facebook.
copyright claim. Him and BMI. Shout out to BMI. Thanks a lot.
Thanks.
Or BMG, whoever else.
Thanks for getting us in trouble, guys.
Yeah.
Warner Sony.
So what else? 2022. You were telling us. What else is the plan, Petey? What's the bigger, better plan? So that way, when we bring you on again later in the season this year, we're gonna say, hey, remember you had that bigger plan? How'd that turn out? No.
I'm just taking life as it comes. Like I'm not really setting anything.
Right.
So I did buy a photo booth during the pandemic, which was kind of like.
Tell us about that. I'm really interested in that. So, the kind of booth you have is what? It's like a touch. It's a touch booth. What's the
open air? It's just.
What's the company called? What's the What's the
model?
No, what's the photo booth company name called? You had a name for it, right?
Shots photo booth.
There we go.
Someone. I mean.
I don't know how I couldn't remember that one. Shots with an S, shots with the Z.
Shots with an S.
Darn it.
Shots by DJ Peetey.
I felt like it was appropriate.
That is right there.
Like, come take a snapshot. Emphasize on the shot.
And then
like,
Take a shot, then take a shot.
Yeah.
Right on. And how's that working out? So far, so good?
So far, so good.
Yeah.
You know? Like I said, everyone's been asking. I'm like, I don't know where to send you. I don't know. So
Right.
I felt like I got asked enough to
Say,
pull
this
the
is
trigger.
Yeah.
Right.
So I was like, you know what? They've asked me enough times where.
Right. Don't be about it.
Is it-
Right. Don't think about it. Be about it.
Yeah,
Right.
I'm gonna just do it.
What is most of it? Like, is it weddings that
Anything.
get most of your business, or
Right now, just
parties or
birthday
birthdays?
parties, and then weddings.
Yeah. That baby's nice. I've seen some pictures of it. It's super nice. Yeah.
So like in San Ynez, they do what's called like a valley-wide, where they get all the elementary schools together. So I was like, yo, can I bring it and charge kids like $3-4 like a strip?
Right.
You know?
Right.
So they were like, yeah, try it out. I mean,
Stack bundles after you're done. You're like, hold on, I'll be right back.
pretty much the first, like, the kids weren't aware the first time I brought it out. So they were like, oh, we could take pictures? Like, we could have memories of this day?
Right.
So, I mean, easy money.
Petey, for those of you that don't know, Petey controls that little area right there. I know
I
there's
wish.
there's those other that
Is there
little
competition
section.
in the valley?
Other DJ, I'm sure there's other DJs
Now
out
listen,
there.
I was there yesterday, and I of course picked up that wedding. It's in all the newsstands right now in San Ynez. I mean, there's couples upon couples. I just saw these people I'm like, all these people going to get married. They all have their engagement rings on. They're scoping out Solvang, San Ynez area, and I'm like, man, Petey's going to buy 17 more photo booths and a bunch of platinum stuff.
See, but bunch of platinum.
He's
Bunch of shiny shit.
He's gonna show up like Puff Daddy at the wedding.
Y'all ever seen a platinum photo booth?
You're right. And
Be looking like the Weeknd on the Super Bowl show last week.
is that the Raider Shield guy? No, it's Petey coming in.
All shimmery.
Lost my train of thought, but photo booth. But
Photo booth's been good. I'm happy with it.
yeah.
So
So if you need that, hit up Shots photo booth.
shots
That's
photo booth.
be easy to.
Chaotic said, someone say shots.
Someone say shots?
Someone did say shots.
Yeah, look at over there.
We're looking over there. After yesterday, I don't think I want to drink no more. But if you're like me and you wasted a lot of money and you drank and you woke up hungover, the best thing you do is pick up one of these guys. Shout out to MMC. Michelada Mata Cruda. They really do kill hangovers.
Right.
So how many did you have this morning?
I didn't because I had to go to work and I only have one bottle and I'm saving that for an experiment that we're going to do with some tri-tip next time I barbecue.
Right.
Did you say barbecue?
Yes, next time I barbecue, I'm going to marinate one of those with the Michelada mix, and we're gonna test it out because I like the flavor of this. We had one of our guests take one of these home and do the mango flavor
on a pork. You did pork, right?
Yeah, and he did like basically like carnitas.
Okay.
With the mango flavor in it, and he said it came out pretty dope. So, you know, that got me thinking. Okay, so I want to try that with some, with just a tri-tip.
Okay.
You know what I mean? See how that works out. So yeah, I'm saving that bottle. So I did not have one handy, and then I had to go to work, so I didn't think it'd be good to show up with.
Did you go back on your post by any chance?
Huh?
Did you go back to read the comments on your
Did you read
post?
the comments on your post?
Yeah, I just let it ride.
That's life.
You know,
así es la vida.
it's just
Life's a trip, carnal.
Being a manager, sometimes you take the good with the bad. So good things happen at work and shitty things happen at work, and you just kind of got to roll with it. And
Right.
it just sucks when you're trying to take a day off and
There's
you
no
feel
days
like you
off.
can't even take a day off. But you know, it's whatever. It's life, and you just
That happens, and then we just roll with the punches, right?
roll with the punches.
Roll with the punches.
You're still getting punched, but you gotta roll.
You just gotta roll through that.
Keep your head down. Your duke's up. All right. So you basically have wedding season on lock for the summer.
See, we're manifesting it for you, or whatever. What was it called?
Right.
We're speaking the truth.
Speaking into existence. Wedding season on lock. Any club dates or anything like that coming up?
No.
Nothing.
Friday at Cheeto.
Do you even
What is
want
that
to?
for
Friday
you?
at Cheeto. I mean, if the opportunity comes around.
You were trying for a while in the valley, right? Because there's a few places that
Yeah.
were doing that, and you had worked your way into some unconventional bars. So like the place where you had your DJ battle,
That
Touch,
good old
right?
touch,
Mandarin
the good old
touch.
touch, the
Yeah.
Mandarin
you know.
touch.
But that surprised me that
They
a place
had
that small or just kind of tucked away that they would allow
it.
that to happen, and you made that happen, right?
Yeah.
Right? No other DJ did it before.
Nope.
That's right.
So-
And you had a badass turnout for
Our-
that
our
thing, right?
Sunday-
It was awesome.
So the thing about San Ynez is that Mondays they called it like or I guess Sundays would be the industry nights because Mondays like 80% of the restaurants in the valley are closed.
right.
So Sunday night when they all clock out, we got dishwashers, we got cooks, we got everyone.
The industry.
Right.
Yeah.
That's the
Just
industry.
Have everyone just coming out and let's have a beer after work.
Or one of those big old flaming
one of those
bowls
big old
that they lit on fire. What was
Volcano.
The volcano.
The
bowls.
volcano. I was like, what is that?
Bro, those-
What is that? That's
Why is there 6 straws?
man. I don't know. I'm pretty sure there are cell phones, but I don't think people were recording the same way back then. But I wish they would have.
Nah.
Is there videos of that?
There's
bad?
Not
pretty
video.
sure
Video. Ooh.
Pictures.
Is there? Because I know Butter was like chewing cashews or peanuts or whatever while he was. Shout out to DJ Butter on that.
The
Oh my
peanut table right there in the
God.
corner.
That was, I mean, and then the place wasn't super huge, but what made it cool is you could, like, again, I'm big on watching DJ, so I think it was, like, Hovani was doing that. I was like,
Yeah.
what is he doing?
Your,
It was
your
dope. That was
memory
dope.
is great, dude,
That
because
was dope.
This is before all the buttons on the mixer and the
Right,
controllers, so
yes.
we had to use
Oh,
dicers.
cute.
Yeah, he was using the
dicers.
dicers. I was like, he's hitting F1, F2, F1, F2. No, I was like,
Control Alt
he
Delete.
was playing like Nintendo. It was the
pitch
Nintendo
control.
bait.
Pitch control. 45, 33, 45, 33. No? I don't know. Again, virtual DJ.
Yeah, that was dope. And,
Yeah.
and that was a Peetey production, right? That
Yeah.
was, yeah.
The touch was all me.
So anything like that, and you want to do anything like that again?
I feel it's the valley's just. I feel like it's complicated. I mean, the only bars they have is Maverick,
Maverick.
Solving Brew Co., but they closed pretty early, I believe. I'm not too sure on.
Right.
And other than that,
So, I mean, I'm getting the feeling that it comes and goes. Same thing has happened in Santa Maria, where when I first moved here, there was a ton of bars
Yeah.
and venues and places that people went, and now that's gotten really, really small.
Right.
And it's not the same. Like, it just, there's only a few bars, only a handful of that, and still most of the same DJs that I met around that time are still out. And yeah, I've seen a couple people just kind of give up and just be like, nah, I just don't want to do it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, they do, you know, parties and whatever else, but it's hard. It's a competition, you know, against DJs, and like for him and I think it's kind of cool, but we're older.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So we want to see younger DJs come up.
Right.
But then we see younger DJs come up. Like, these guys. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
Preach, preacher. No,
Tell us how you really feel.
No,
Nico.
don't hold back.
I'm kidding. No, we really do want to see younger DJs come
Yeah.
up.
Today's show is
But-
brought to you by. No, just,
Right. But it's harder when there's not enough
by Haterade.
venues.
Available
Yeah.
in 16
Right.
ounce sizes. No, just,
Now, Mega Straight, 64 ounce. Haterville.
Yeah. So I mean, and then the other bars you have like Marriott, but it's a hotel. You know,
Right.
so after 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, if you have a DJ in there, you get noise complaints.
Right.
So
it's the
That's
valley.
right.
What's that echo? That's Peetey way over there.
that's Peetey over there with 3 subwoofers at the Marriott.
Well, I mean, maybe we could try something unconventional.
Right.
Let's hit that ostrich farm. See if they'll let us
Hey,
DJ there.
my buddy's the owner.
see, right here. You're once again. You're
I got ideas, homie. I got
Shout
ideas.
out to Ostrich Land.
Ostrich land.
Have you eaten there?
Eaton
Right. Don't they make burgers?
at
What?
the ostrich farm?
Yeah.
Nah.
You looked at me like, no,
Nah.
that is a rumor.
That's the horse farm right up the street, bro.
I don't want to say that, but that's
Not the ostrich. No.
I thought there was ostrich burgers. No?
nah.
Ostrich omelets? They have like big
They
eggs?
have the eggs.
Yeah.
Yeah, but never
Like
had
hard
No.
boiled? I'm curious. I want to know.
You want to know about the ostrich eggs? Like, or
I mean, is it like a regular egg?
I don't know.
I think it's illegal to hard boil an ostrich egg.
We could have egg salad sandwiches for
Right.
days.
For
homie.
days. For days, son.
Off one egg.
I think I did hear someone say that like an ostrich egg feeds like it's for like 12 people.
Yeah. I think I,
Like if you were to make it like an ostrich egg omelet, like they said it feeds like 6 to 12 people.
Wow.
see, I told you we don't
Now
have
I'm
it.
really curious. Now I really want one.
Right.
I'll take your finest ostrich egg.
Right. Available at the Pancake House up the street.
Right? No, I'm just saying.
Notice how I didn't say any names
Any
before
names?
the Pancake House. There's multiple Pancake Houses.
Right. So what do they do there?
Where I guess you just feed them. I don't.
You've never been?
Never been.
You're from
My buddy,
you're from the valley.
from there,
Your
man.
friend owns it. You've never been there?
Nah.
Can
Never
you
been.
ride them?
No. Okay, you think I'm gonna be able to ride the ostrich?
No, I seen it one time in the movie.
Right. What movie was that?
No,
They're-
Swiss Family Robinson.
They're racing each other and then
We're
they
going
look to the
way-
side and
We're going way old. Way old.
right. That is
Swiss Family
that's a long
Robinson.
time.
Robinson
So what
Crusoe,
other
something like
places
that.
have you not been to in the area that we could talk about? That we could talk about and
Oh.
I just
deviate
said-
from the DJ talk. Thanks for.
No, I said we should DJ there. You know what I mean?
And you say,
Like I'm trying
And
to.
then you
trying
just
to
started talking about ostrich eggs. So
Well,
like,
because I'm curious. I've never had that. You know what I mean? But I mean, if you can make it happen, Sunday brunch at the Ostrich Farms.
all right, you'll go. Want to go feed some ostriches, Kiko?
oh, wow. Right.
Well, I guess I had to invest in some shit kickers now.
Sideways too.
You know what? We'll even go to Hitching Post. You know.
Wow. All right.
There you go.
Isn't there like a new steakhouse out? Everyone's talking about.
Sear, I believe.
Yeah.
Oh, where's
Have you
that?
been there?
I haven't.
I'm hearing a lot of good things about it.
Where is that?
Same.
Where's it by?
Sear? Sear is over by Paula's Pancake House.
Oh, I
Favorite?
just went to Paula's Pancake House
Favorite?
yesterday. That's a
So
delicious
it's just like
pancake.
right down the street.
Oh, it was busy. I seen it yesterday. I was like,
Yeah, I
oh,
heard
that
they
was the
have-
busy place. Yeah.
have a
And
long
then-
wait,
And then
and
they
they
opened a
just-
brand new restaurant where the Touch used to be.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yes, so I did walk by the Touch yesterday for old time's sake, and
Good old time's
I
sake.
saw that.
Can I get a volcano bowl?
Right.
7 straws.
I find it interesting. It's called Sear. We have a Sears formerly here. No, just
Wow.
no, just I've been to Sear.
Sears. Sears. Roebuck.
We need to go do it live from Sear.
I
If it's that good.
hear there's
I've
a
heard.
big wait. You have to, and it's a little pricey.
I've been hearing the same
You're like, say less, fam.
thing.
Say less fun.
We'll go after
Say
Friday.
less fun.
After Friday. When we get paid from Gino.
After Friday.
We'll go.
Petey, you want to come DJ with us on Friday and work for your Sears steak?
Hey.
Join us.
Join us.
I'm sure there's. I don't know. It's hard for me to think outside the box because I like doing stuff where there's already alcohol, where stuff's already been established. You know what I mean? It's hard for me to be like, oh yeah, let's turn this this bakery into the next DJ spot or something
Right.
like that. But I like going to those places where it's like, oh, this is pretty unconventional. There's a lot of wineries, right?
Oh yeah.
Around there. Do you get those gigs too or no?
I've
Yeah.
a couple.
What's the top winery hits for DJ Petey? What's your go-tos when you're at the winery? Dropping knowledge for the DJs that when they say, I got a winery. gig."
Honestly, I played at wineries that they want just hip hop,
Oh.
and it's like the first time I played.
He
they're
goes
like,
like,
the
writes it down. Hold on, I'll be right back.
You-
He's
I
he'll call.
wouldn't know if somebody would say, "Hey, let's go to this winery." Someone's playing. I'm thinking it's
jazz.
or some lo-fi or
Yeah.
Don't do that.
maybe some jazzy house music, like something kind of mid-tempo. I don't know.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I wouldn't expect.
Petey's dropping gems. Every DJ's gonna start dropping hip hop at
Right.
wineries.
They'd be like, "You guys play hip hop here today?"
I mean, but
No, but-
it's, yeah. Why not?
There's a winery in Los Alamos that I played. First time I played there, owner comes up to me. She's like, "Jay-Z, Snoop." I'm like, I'm just like, dude.
You're like, okay.
I was like, okay, but you
Yeah.
see the crowd, right? Like,
Oh, so you want the halftime show mix? All right, got you.
Right.
yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, nowadays, right?
Yeah. So
Well,
so,
with still DRE is now like
I heard
like-
that so much on my story this week. I was
it's
like,
trendy
"God damn."
again
Yeah.
after like that's
The real estate lady was like, boom, 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 boom. I was like, what? She's like, closed on 3 houses
Right.
this week. I was like, damn.
still.
Still. I like that.
All right.
Hip hop.
a lot of hip hop. Yeah. So like I said, do like Snoop, Dre, hip hop music, whatever. I'm like, dude, you're gonna lose half the people in here. She's like,
Did they not leave though?
no,
right?
they didn't. They didn't. They stayed. They started dancing. They let loose.
The wine, bro.
The
Plus
wine.
the music, plus the wine. Oh. Wait, why weren't Kiko and I called during that day so we
you
could
know,
join and
I want to
partake?
be at a winery, not just because of the wine, but that'd be cool too.
Right?
I can drink wine. I'll
Same.
settle.
Same.
Pass me a nice Gewürztraminer and I'm down.
Oh, what?
Oh, what?
That's it's a sweeter wine. It's a dessert wine. It's a white wine.
Yes.
Zap's gonna be hosting now. We're gonna pair this with 1992 EPMD,
Oh man,
right?
good stuff. Good stuff.
To Riesling and Mary J. Blige.
Right?
Right?
Dang.
We could do that.
So we're here.
We should do a podcast from a winery.
We should, especially if someone were DJing at a winery, and then we're just kind of like in the back. And
Chatting it up.
Yeah.
we'll be doing like the play-by-play, like on the Ocho.
See, and that's what I'm saying. We could be doing that. We could be at ostrich farms right now, commenting on the ostrich racing.
You could tell Kiko and I's whole map of San Ynez's area is limited. It's like the Mandarin Touch, Paula's Pancakes, and then Alisal.
Yeah, don't forget the miniature ponies.
Oh yeah, the little pony.
You gotta feed the ponies too.
That's right. I went by there. I actually. That's where I got my pumpkins this year. I skedaddled down to the San Ynez Valley.
Okay.
Nice.
Instead of going to Avila like everybody else from
True.
San Rail,
True.
I went that way.
And
Corn mazes.
You know
bro.
what's crazy?
Corn mazes.
Corn mazes.
This is that season 2 right now where every girl's taking pictures outside with the new blossoming trees and you know they're the outdoor, the sun setting behind them. Like it's a thing. Get me a photo booth and just set up right outside somewhere. Just
It's like, hey guys,
see this?
Sunset? You want
Yeah,
the
it's
sunset
beautiful
back there?
right here. Just park right outside of Oso Flaco and just on the count of 3, I want everybody to jump in the air.
Oh man. Pete, you're doing a lot of. You mentioned weddings and things like that. Favorite things about weddings, DJing weddings. Worst things about DJing weddings.
Worst things about weddings.
There is nothing I hate. No, and we're not trying to, But what do you like doing about weddings?
When
what do you hate?
when the coordinator isn't coordinating,
When
she's
there's-
like not doing her job, and then like puts you in a
you,
loop.
you're right.
She kind of like shifts the whole problem on you, kind of thing. Like, oh, hey,
Have they ever given you a timeline and then the bride and groom come to you because you've been talking to them and they're like, we're not.
Yeah.
We want to hurry up and do this, and that's not till like 17 minutes away or whatever, and they're like,
but
now.
then I've had couples that just, we have a coordinator, we have the planner, but we're gonna go with you. You're running the timeline. You're running the show.
Ah,
kind of thing.
okay. You like that better?
Yeah.
Same. I personally don't like to do a lot of weddings anymore.
I think working with a coordinator who hasn't really done a lot of coordinating of weddings, you know what I mean? Like they're
Yeah.
this wedding coordinator, but they don't. It's not what they really do.
Yeah.
I think that becomes troublesome because then they're like, all right, so we're gonna do the daughter father dance. 5 minutes later, we're gonna do the mother son dance. 5 minutes after that, we're gonna do the.
And they want to be
and-
like strict on it.
Right, except the song isn't 5 minutes long. The
Yeah.
dance, after about
2 minutes.
after about 2 minutes, after about a minute and a half,
Right.
the bride is like,
You get the you
You know what I
And that's
mean?
happened
So-
plenty of times,
right.
Like,
So then by the time you get done, and I don't have a problem with that. You go to the next song or the next thing, but by the time you get done, now you're like
now that shit
20 minutes,
shaved off,
half an
right?
hour
Yeah.
ahead of schedule, and they're like, okay, so you just got to fill it, and it's like,
Yeah, and it's a lot of wineries out there, right? So shout out to the wineries that are good at having power
and Wi-Fi.
And Wi-Fi.
and Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
So ever run into bad power situations or no Wi-Fi?
One time.
Yeah.
So I was DJing a wedding. It was for a friend.
Right.
So they didn't make a big deal about it, but they had this company. I don't know where they're from, but they hired a company. They brought one of those big old semi generators.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, hey, that's your power. You plugging into this right here. That's your power.
Right.
I was like, all right, cool. Dance started. As soon as the subwoofer hit, all the lights just dimmed and the power cut.
Yeah. Right.
I'm just like, bro.
Yeah.
They're like, what's going on? Everyone looks at you like you're the problem.
Right.
And just like,
You're like, I'm not the power guy.
This guy
I'm
right
not
here.
the power guy.
We should. Can we get the lights turned off right now? And me and Kiko just point at Pete.
It's not us.
Yeah, so the bride comes and she's like, "Hey, what's?" I was like, "I don't know." So I ran to the truck, checked it out. It's not running. I'm like, dude.
We're using your phone light.
Yeah. It's like,
Yeah. Oh, man.
so they get it running. 5-10 minutes. Same thing happens again.
Oh.
So full dance floor. Everyone's just like,
Right.
"What you do?"
And what do you do?
I ended up just plugging into the actual building because
Right. Right. On.
Well, at least they had. At least that was an option.
Yeah.
You're a professional
You know?
and you doing your
Yeah.
deal, right? Even with the friends and whatever, you doing your thing.
But I mean, at least that's an option. When you don't have that option,
And the
you
late,
know, you got to start like beatboxing. And
Yeah, but then the manager was like, "Well, does your insurance cover this?"
Yeah.
I'm just like,
ooh, we've asked that before. Some of our DJs. Do you have DJ insurance?
"Yeah, I do."
Yeah.
Same.
Mando, have you had to like pull your insurance card out?
Not. Is this good?
Okay.
Right. Yeah.
I haven't had to use it, but there's been events where they're like, "You
Yeah,
need it. You need it if you want to step on property."
Right. And I get that, and it's important to have for those
Yeah.
certain situations, because there are times when something has happened. Luckily, nobody that I know that's happened to, but I've seen that, and so I understand about the insurance. But sometimes it's just a pain, like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? It's just an extra hassle. You gotta be like, ugh,
Right.
get the insurance for this stupid wedding that I didn't want to do in the first place.
I definitely
Bride
had
is
that
ugly.
second sentence right there about I didn't want to do.
Right.
Groom stinks and the bride is ugly.
I like the getting paid aspect of the wedding, but not
Yeah,
the
yeah.
right.
There's been a couple times where I'm just like, I don't want to do it. I'm gonna just shoot a high number, you know?
And then what do they
And then they're
say?
like-
What do they say? I already know the answer.
Sign me up.
Sign
I'm
me
like,
up.
"Ah,
That is right.
Put me down.
So-
Thank
Like,
God we're getting
Damn.
married in October of 2027.
Right.
And you're like, nothing I can wait. Can't wait for those next
Sign me
46
up.
months of waiting
Right?
and preparing and getting song requests.
You ever have one of those weddings where they give you like a 12-page dossier of music they want?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, here, I want you to play songs from this list and nothing else.
Yeah.
And then the bride's sister comes up. Oh, play this song. This is our favorite song. No, she said only this music on
Yeah.
this sheet, right?
Yeah.
That I mean, if you get that listed time, I guess those gigs could be all right. You know what I mean? Because you have them there.
Because
they're
it's
just
already
known.
set. Yeah.
That's all you're gonna play off of.
Do you run solo dolo when you do weddings?
Solo dolo every time.
That's all right.
Unless it's like a big event where I need multiple setups, I'll take someone with me.
Okay. All right.
But solo dolo.
Cool. I know DJs that won't because they don't want to talk on the mic, so they hire some big idiot.
I hate talking on the mic,
Uh-huh.
but you gotta sack up and do it.
Right. It's
You gotta do it.
What's the matter with talking on the mic?
I'm not a fan of it.
That's where Kiko comes in because he has DJs that they book weddings and
Yeah.
I don't
wanna talk on the mic here.
They hit up Kiko a few weeks before the wedding. Kiko's like, "How did you book the wedding?"
Right.
You told them you make announcements.
I don't have a problem unless I can't pronounce the name.
Yeah.
You know, then it becomes a problem, or they want me to say something in Spanish or something. I'm like, my Spanish is shot.
I
so-
try to write it on the piece of paper instead of Janet, it's Net. So I'm like, draw
Sound it
yeah, and then I
You
put,
have to. You spell it out phonetically. You have to.
You're right.
Yeah.
Net.
Right, but I've had some names where I thought I was saying it right. It looked like Michael, but it wasn't Michael. It was Mikael or something. You know, it was like, sorry.
Yeah.
You know,
I've
whatever.
had
You
that
mess
happen.
up, you just keep going.
I've had
that's-
that happen.
Something we learned in radio, something you just learn being on stage, being in the spotlight. You mess up, you just keep going, because half the time people aren't going to know you messed up unless you make it known
Obvious.
that you messed up.
Is that your biggest? What's your biggest mess up? Mess up. No, just kidding. Mess up.
It all started back in 1990. No, I think I did a wedding, and it was the name of the bride. No, not her name, but
Like
her
her
mom.
okay.
So, since I think her dad had passed away, she was gonna dance with her mom, but I said her grandma's last name instead.
Okay, yeah, I can see that happen.
So, I mean, the names were like right next to each other, so I kind of.
Did the lady come up to you and say her name is Yana?
She's like, that's not her name, mijo. I was like, disculpa.
My bad. Sorry. I remember one time doing a wedding. No, it was a birthday party, but there was a lot of family there, and people that came from out of town.
Right.
And rest in peace, my dude Crown. Me and him were doing the gig, and for the party, they said nobody but the birthday girl. You know, we don't want anybody making requests.
Right.
Halfway through, the dad comes up and he's like, "Hey, my brother came from San Antonio. You know, him and his family, blah blah blah. So he wants to request a few songs." All right, cool. So they gave Crown the request, and he just kept playing old school. Like, he just ignored.
Right.
So the guy came up and he was like, "Are you gonna play my music or what?" "Oh yeah, I'll get to it. And he just kept playing.
Focus.
Dude comes up like 10 minutes later, like,
yo.
now he's mad. He's like, "Hey, you son of a bitch, I gave you that list. Are you gonna play it or what? Because we're not gonna stick around here, bro." Like, "Oh, yeah, sorry." So we like cut the music and jumped right into that.
Right.
So that, you know, the brother and his wife could dance. You know, it was just they wanted it was special to their family. But I mean,
was it a chopped and screwed edition?
no, it was just something that, like, we were playing old school, and there was like James Brown and Shotgun and some other, I think some like Tex-Mex music or something like that. You know what I mean?
Always Tex-Mex.
Like Freddie Fender, something like that. You know what I mean? So it wasn't so much that it was something we didn't have. It was just that Crown was like, "Okay, yeah, I'll get to it." Like, you know, calm down. I mean, these guys wanted it like right now.
Do you get the phone stuff? Do they come to Peetey play this?
Yep.
What do you do?
I'm just like, I got you.
Gotcha.
Let me look for it. And
If I have it, I'll play it.
I'm kind of does a mix with this right now, but I'll get to you.
The non-DJ listeners, if the DJ tells you, "Let me look for it," what does that mean?
Nope.
Nope. If the
So
DJ
actually, now that we're talking, I did a event for a pretty big company like a month ago.
Was it as big as Adept?
Yeah.
No, okay.
it was little less.
A little less.
Little Peetey.
How did we get there? So anyway,
so
small.
so
they had people from like
Keep
all
talking
over.
like that. It'll be kind of.
They had people. They had people from all over California. So I guess one of their branches had like a bunch of Armenian people. So they came up. They're like, "Hey, play some of our music." I'm just like, "Bro, I don't even know where to start."
Oh, okay. All
Yeah.
right.
I'm like, I don't even know where to start.
yeah.
So, dude throws me a 50. He's like, "Can you play our music?" I was like, "Bro, I don't."
Little Foggy.
Right? You're like, "I got Punjabi MC, Jay-Z
Like, I'm
remix."
style. Like, dude,
You know what I mean?
so
I don't think that's in you.
Right, of course.
I was like, I don't know, but luckily I was able to find some, and it saved me.
Right on.
But dude, those requests
Difficult.
Especially when they're dropping money on.
Hey man, yeah. I don't drink that much anymore, but you know when the dad comes up to you and says, "Peetey, you're killing it tonight, man. You make me proud, and my daughter's having the best time ever."
Yeah.
Shots. You know, your family.
You're in there now.
in there.
You're doing shots with dad. You're in there.
Shots with
Like, you did
dad.
a great job DJing.
That's right.
Right?
Yeah. So,
Just I've had those moments where people just drop like a good amount of money. Like, bam, here's 50. Just can you play like some classic old school Eminem? And you're just kind of like, yeah, okay. But you know, back then Eminem was kind of crazy with his lyrics. Like,
Yeah.
all right, well, let's rock the boat. Let's make this happen. You know.
Now apparently
I got
now
$50,
right? $50. Now you can. Now after Super Bowl, you can be like, palms are sweaty. Everyone's like, damn, I love that song. Remember when we did it at the Super Bowl?
Right. Did you watch Super Bowl?
I did.
Who were you going for?
Rams.
Okay.
I don't really have a team.
No team.
No team. I'll watch whoever's playing.
And looking for a team, maybe?
Nah.
Zap trying to hustle his team.
Yeah, we got new uniforms, new name.
Yeah.
We're gonna have a new owner. They're gonna get rid of him soon.
Ooh,
I think allegedly.
allegedly.
On YouTube, we say allegedly on every. On Twitch, we didn't care. We were like, whatever.
Once we get enough followers. By the way, subscribe, ring the bell,
Yeah, man.
subscribe.
Shout
Tell
out
your
to any
fans,
new
subscribe.
subscriber. Shout out to any new.
Hey.
We're converting them. I like that. What's the church Kanye be running? We're converting them.
What was I saying before subscribe?
Subscribe.
Yeah. Whatever. Just subscribe.
Just subscribe.
We'll get back to it. Sure. It'll happen.
We're almost at 100, man.
Are we?
No, just kidding. I wanted to see you.
Oh, you know what I was going to say? So once we do get to that certain point,
Yeah.
then YouTube has emotes too, right? Like Twitch?
Yes,
or
they
no?
have emotes. Yes, they have
Right.
emotes. They have. We unlock all the ability to do all things Twitch.
Once we get enough followers.
Yeah.
All right. So we need followers so we can do that. So we could do our allegedly emote.
Subscribers. We need
Allegedly, that's what-
subscribers.
Allegedly.
That's probably should get a shirt.
Allegedly.
Just
Do you got
drop
merch?
that.
Do you got merch?
I don't.
Why not?
You have a logo?
I have a logo. I did get some shirts done.
You
A
did.
little trial run.
Come
But-
on. We would
What?
rock the shirts.
I wasn't
we
sure
would purchase the shirts and we would rock them. I'm just saying.
Some of my sizes didn't add up to.
what they were,
Yeah.
right? Just get big sizes.
Just get big
Right.
sizes.
Right? Just do your merch and just only big sizes. Sorry if you wear an
Sorry.
XL.
Like the tiny-
like you're all swole with your XL. Do big shirts, man.
Yeah, man. The tiny girls, they could wake up in the morning and be like, "This is my boyfriend's
Nightgown?
shirt." It's all like
Nightgown?
nightgown.
Yeah.
Who's your boyfriend? God dang.
Look, he dating Shrek.
Hit him with the 7XL, the long.
The long XLT. It's so long.
Looking like
She about to
Kanye,
fly.
little pup. Walking down the hallway, you're such a fucking.
Yeah.
Shout out to Kanye, man.
That's a con-
So he came up in one of my group chats. He came up and they were just talking about like, dude, this guy's slowly losing it. He's never gonna get Kim back. Blah blah. I said he lost Kim a long time ago. She filed for a divorce. It's over and done. She's dating, Pete Davidson or
Pete
that's his
Davidson.
name, right?
Yeah.
But he knows what he's doing. If anybody knows how to use social media,
It's that guy.
Yeah.
Kanye does.
Yeah. Have you seen the document?
I did the first part.
Have you seen it?
Nah.
Oh, you gotta watch it.
So they were.
Netflix.
My people were talking about it, and I said, look, he was trending harder than Super Bowl halftime, than anything.
Right.
Everyone else was all focused on that, but he was trending harder than all of them because he was posting all this stuff and talking about Kim saying, was trying to kidnap her and all this craziness, right? He's working it. Social media just killing it. And I said, well, it's because he has a new album coming out soon.
Donda 2.
Right. Comes out, what's today?
It's on his own stem player, and
Comes out tomorrow.
right.
So it drops tomorrow. And yeah, and now he's releasing it, but you only releasing it on his streaming platform, which you got to get, which is what, like $200?
No, it's so the price of the stem player includes the album, and apparently, he's made like 22 million bucks off of it already on the sales.
We were looking at I think just yesterday People's Wealth, and he's like 6 times billionaire. Like,
because I'm gonna release my own stem player and put a mixtape together with almost. That's the only place you can listen.
So
I'll make $6, but
he's also doing a live album listening event in Miami.
Mm-hmm.
Cheapest tickets start like at 300, and then they go up to 1,000. So, you know, here all this stuff, it all comes back. It all leads back to smart guy.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? And sure,
look up how much his stem player is really quick.
he's, you know, a lot of people are like, oh, dude's crazy and he's losing it.
Yeah.
And, you know,
he's
all this
just
stuff. But
playing his cards right.
man, you kind of got to, because you got to, you know, people's attention span is only so long. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like shout out to the people watching this, and shout out to the people that have been watching from the beginning, but I don't think it's a lot. I think people are going to just tune in and tune out.
$200.
Right, for the stream, right?
For the stem player,
Yeah.
$200.
So that's pretty nutty. Like, and I'm sure it'll be bootleg quick, but if you're going through all that, he's probably got a service scanning the internet, making sure that it's not leaked or bootleg. Like, he's gonna do it. He's gonna have the listening party, and then I believe the part 2 on that, because it's a 3-part series, and I believe part 2 also drops tomorrow as well.
Yes, it does.
Yeah.
Yes.
So it's all combining to make that happen. So, you know, if you're watching Kanye, hey, good luck to you, man, and thanks for watching the mixtape.
Yeah.
805.
Yeah, thanks a lot. Kanye, send us one.
Word up, Yeezy. Yay.
Yay. Yay.
Hey.
He was doing that in the doc. He was like, just call me Yay. Might as well call me Yay.
Well, yeah, he said he would.
Because they listed him as Kanye,
You know what was funny? They listed him as Kanye. They didn't, and he was getting all mad. He was saying, I'm Kanye West, right?
Right.
They need to call me Kanye West, not just Kanye, because they don't. It could be anybody. But then later on, he says, I want to get to the point where they don't
Right.
have to call me Kanye West. They just call me Kanye. It's like, okay, you know, contradicted yourself as you as he's growing, and
Yeah.
It's only part
becoming this
one. There's
persona.
like 3 parts to it. Only
Yeah.
part 1's out so far, so.
you said you didn't see it.
No.
Oh, man.
See
That's,
Kanye? See how he is?
Yep. Peetey. He's busy controlling the San Ynez Valley.
Yeah, he is.
Hey.
Shout out to all the homies in the San Ynez Valley. Toss and
Toss, Totem.
Totem. Love you guys.
And shout out to his
The crew at the Maverick.
his PD side business. It's called
We'll have to cut that part out.
No, it's part of virtual DJ. It's the facts. You can't get in trouble for that. Oh man. Thank you, PD,
Yeah.
for coming through.
Anytime.
Petey,
appreciate
any like final anything you're like, man, I'm coming out on the Mixtape podcast. I gotta say, this is what I want to say. This is something I want to make sure I get out there. Or anything you want to promote with us, or let us know. Friday at Cheeto with no.
You won't push it. You gonna come through?
I don't know about this Friday, but I'll come
No,
out to one.
we're only gonna be here this Friday.
After this Friday, we don't think they'll invite us back.
Oh, what do you guys have planned that you guys aren't gonna?
That's the problem. We don't
Shots.
shots, man.
That's it.
Nothing planned. Pizza, I guess. Tacos.
Ooh.
We still need to do
Oh.
like our taco night thing or something. Gogi sounds good.
I still owe you a dinner.
Yes.
Us?
Him.
Oh,
You're invited.
It
though.
was a bet, and I lost, and so I gotta go treat him to dinner.
and you have to watch, right?
Yeah,
What was that bet for? I remember you guys talking about it.
it was when the Raiders played.
lost to some team.
Yeah,
but
the Commanders.
we could change it to the. we could change it to the hitching post and.
Oh, can we?
Yeah,
Oh,
we can.
really?
Yeah.
I remember you guys talking about that bet. That's
We could change it to what's the pizza place over there in Buellton? Antonio's.
Antonio's?
We could change it to some Antonio's.
No,
I'm
no.
trying to-
We're gonna keep it Swiss is gonna open up.
Sear.
Sear?
No, I'm not buying him Sear. So I can sit there and watch.
Dos Carlitos.
Gonna go someplace like
Dos
that.
Carlitos?
No, oh no,
Dos Carlitos.
no.
They have tequila right there.
I'm gonna take you to Pappy's.
The Red Barn. Drop all my.
All the San Ynez
Chomp.
restaurants.
No, he's trying. No,
Chomp.
no, we're gonna keep it cool. We'll take you to Cracker Barrel.
Oh, wow.
I think we're getting Peetey hungry.
Yeah,
We're just hungry. That's
Where we going to dinner after this?
Right.
All right. Where can we find you if we needed to?
If you needed to.
If we
find me,
needed to.
probably
just
Instagram. Instagram DJ Peetey. DJ Peetey.
T-E. Why?
T-E-Y.
Yeah.
Is there another DJ PD that's like, damn, who can they keep it?
There is.
Oh, wow.
There is. I think he's out in Oxnard. I think he's out in Oxnard Carp area.
Oh, and he's close, too.
Yeah.
Damn. Oh, wow.
805.
So I'm over here getting
Swamp.
tagged on his flyers. I'm just like,
Oh, wow.
so I just call him. I'm like, hey, wrong guy, not me.
Right?
You should just show up one
Oh,
time
man.
with your backpack. Let's go.
That'd be crazy if he showed up here. Like, yo, I made it to the podcast.
Right. I'm here on the pod. All right. All right.
Like, oh,
That's not what we meant, player. Shout out to Jaime. It's a DJ PD. Sophia, Aunt G, Chaotic, Tony Fuse, everybody that was in the chat. Shout out to everybody that's watching the re-streams, the re-watching it.
Yeah, we need to have, like, this is DJ PD. I'm on the Mixtape podcast, and you need to we
you
need
need
to
to subscribe.
Ring the bell.
Ooh,
yeah.
Yeah.
And we
not
can-
that bell.
No, we can edit it, and we'll put a bell.
We'll put a bell up
in
there.
your
Alright,
hand.
cool.
Yeah,
Our video editors.
we have a ton of them just standing by.
Standing
You don't make you don't edit videos by any chance, do you? No.
Nah.
No.
Yo, chaotic.
Oh.
Where'd you go?
He's in the
Oh, he's still on the casting couch.
casting couch.
He's getting ready. He's warming up. It is cold in here, so let's get out of here.
Yeah.
Make sure to look up Peetey and booking for your next gig, especially if you are getting married in the setting as
Valley
Buellton
area.
Valley.
And
The
shots
whole
shots
area.
photo booth. You need a photo booth in that area.
Right.
That's the place to go.
And if you need a tour of the ostrich farms, hit him up too because he knows people.
Yeah.
I want to
He
go,
knows
man.
people.
You need a list of all your favorite restaurants in San Ynez.
I want to go because, man, 12-person omelet.
Yeah. Dude.
Shit.
You got me fired up thinking about it.
Yeah.
I want to see. I want to.
We're gonna end up
Try it?
I'm very
You wanna try
curious.
it out?
I do. I am. I want to. And I really thought there was ostrich burgers. Like people like I.
like kill the
They
ostriches.
just
and
butcher the
make-
ostriches on the spot. Like,
I don't know. Look, I don't know. I've never been to an ostrich farm.
I want
so
the neck
what am I
meat.
supposed to? You know, this is gross. Is this part of the outtakes?
he said, "Give me the neck."
He's gonna make some ostrich soup. Caldo de ostrich? How do you even say ostrich in Spanish?
Dang.
Yeah, like that. We're out of here.
Mixtape podcast 805.
Shout out to our sponsors.
Shout out to our sponsors.
Get our sponsors again, all of
Let's
them.
see. Adept Entertainment. They make us sound and look
Yeah.
good. Along with Aunt G. I know Aunt G. We need an Aunt G logo up in here.
Right? And if anybody builds computers, we need
Computer built. Michelada Mata Cruz 805. Pyruda Salinas.
and everywhere between us. Look for them in all your favorite liquor stores.
Right?
Small stores,
Markov.
convenience.
Shout out to Isaiah and the crew over at Markov.
Yes.
We're providing the baits, providing dope shirts right there. And then I'm not sure. I'm almost afraid to hit this one, but let's see. Oh, that's us.
Hey.
Yeah, shout out to us.
Shout out to Minia.
Thank you, Petey.
Thank you, Petey. man.
Anytime.
We appreciate you, man. DJ Petey with the EY.
EY.
Tag him.
Yeah.
Tag him.
Tag the right one. Tag
Yeah, tag the right one, man. Mixtape Podcast 805. DJ Zap.
Hey, Diesel.
DJ Peetey.
We out here.
Out of here. Out.